Friday, July 10th. It is already late in the day and I've already been out in the garden and getting ready to get settled in for the night, but I wanted to take a few minutes to share a quick video with you. I wanted to show you our giant tomatoes. Oh my gosh, this is our largest tomato right now. This is a Kellogg's Breakfast. I grew these from seed. These were from Baker Creek, heirloom seeds. And this is a beautiful tomato. You can see it's in almost pristine condition. I can't wait for this to ripen. The reason it's not completely yellow is because we had to bring them in. Yesterday we had a whole load of rain again. And so I thought, let me just bring them in and make sure they don't split. So I grabbed another one, and this Kellogg's is nearly ripe. This is not a hole or any type of rot. This is common with heirloom tomatoes that have all this type of imperfect marks on it. This is from the blossom and how it actually develops, but this tomato is probably going to be very beautiful inside, so we're pretty excited about that. Now, in comparison for color, this is our very first Dr. Witchy's Yellow. This again is another one that we pulled off of the vine because it was nearly ripe. And because our tomatoes are taking up so much water right now, again, we wanted to bring it in because we didn't want it to crack. Look how perfect it is at the shoulder. So really excited for this one. And this is our first of the season ox heart or Hungarian heart. This again is another Baker Creek. These are all from Baker Creek. So I grew these last year. This tomato was absolutely delicious. It's very, very meaty inside. It's very juicy and it almost has more of a sweetness to it than anything. So we're very happy with its acid levels, and again, no cracking, so this should be ripe in just a few days. So I've already started pulling off some of our Parks Whoppers tomatoes, and you know, this year the Parks Whoppers are not as big as they have been in the past. But again, these guys probably could have sat on the vine for a few more days. I have about 10 of them here, but we didn't want to risk them cracking. So right now I'm just going to go ahead and bring the scale out, and I'm going to weigh some of these tomatoes so you can see how much they weigh and what you could expect if you decide you wanted to grow any of these varieties on your own. All right, so we have the scale set to pounds and ounces, and this is the first Kellogg's Breakfast, which you can see is 1 pound 7.5 ounces, so a pound and a half. This tomato would be at least $7.50 in Wegmans, and because it's organic, it would be even more than that. So, you know, the price that you get, I mean, one pack of seeds is $3. This is the first Hungarian heart, which is actually one of the smaller Hungarian hearts, and this is 10.9 ounces, so over a half pound. And the one last one that I'll weigh for you is the Dr. Witchy's Yellow, which is 11 ounces, so more than half a pound on this one as well. So this is pretty exciting when you consider the price of tomatoes, and at a half a pound, even if this tomato, for one tomato, was $3 for a non-organic tomato, you spend that much for a pack of seeds and you get dozens of plants and you get hundreds of tomatoes. So you can see that buying seeds is definitely worth it if you have the space to grow your own tomatoes. Something different that I'm growing this year, and this is here because I wasn't planning on talking about this today, but these are supposed to be the tender green cucumbers from M.I. Gardner. Now, I'm not really sure. I thought these were supposed to be more of an English cucumber, much longer, much darker green, much thinner. This is growing very much like the Muncher cucumber from Baker Creek. Now, I did plant Muncher cucumbers in the same area, so I don't know if the seeds could have migrated over, and I never got tender greens, but I know I took tender greens out of the packet, and these grew in the same exact spot. But if you're looking for this cucumber, would be a great pickler. It's a very crunchy, crisp, and not bitter cucumber at all. So if you're interested in growing the tender green, this is what I got. I don't know if you got something different. If you did, please comment below. I would really appreciate hearing your experience. So even though I said it was the end of the day and I was really in the house, I can't resist coming out and just showing you how things are evolving here and what else new is popping up. I had a few new additions to the garden today that opened, and I have to show you guys because I'm so excited. I'm just so encouraged every day and motivated to share all of this beauty with you, hoping that you're going to try to grow something if you haven't already. But here's a few things that you might be interested in seeing. Look at this beauty. Now this was not bought from seed. This was actually a hardy hibiscus that I bought from QVC, and it was supposed to be a pack of 2, and it was supposed to have a red one with it, but when they delivered it, it was upside down and one was broken, and they refunded me my money for both plants. But this is the hardy hibiscus from QVC, and we just thought that she was really, really beautiful. In the same pot, I have some more of these gorgeous zinnias growing. We just can't get over. Look at their little, just the little nuances they have. What on earth are these little spirally petals that are opening there in the middle? Oh my goodness. And just the colors. Really, really just incredible. Let's get some focus for you there. The zinnias are incredible because they keep changing. Now over here I'm going to show you another flower from seed. This was from Baker Creek. This was a free seed. This is the chocolate cherry sunflower. Look at the gorgeous character on this flower. This grew very, very willingly. The seed germinated very quickly, right on time, in about a week. The color, oh my goodness, backlit in the sun, it is absolutely gorgeous. I would say right now that this plant is about 4.5 feet tall. It has a bunch more buds on it, so we're going to get a bunch more flowers. And this is just really interesting and beautiful. And if you're not growing the chocolate cherry sunflower, I thought you might want to see what it looks like. The color of the petals is just incredible. I'm going to show you from the back another perspective, really gorgeous. Now I'll try to get more shots of this at different times of the day so you can see how different light just gives it different character. Now once again I want to point out this flower in the background, which is partially spent, is the Mexican sunflower. You can get this seed from Baker Creek Heirloom Seeds. It is well worth it. The hummingbird has visited multiple times today. We've been seeing it for the past several days. And oh my goodness, we have another new daylily that we bought at the daylily farm opening today. This beauty is called Vulcan Heart. Oh my gosh, I am obsessed. Look at the colors. Really, really gorgeous. So next year, like I had said in another video, we will be splitting all of these daylilies. This one here is called Life of Riley. This was probably my most expensive bare root daylily that I bought at $22 for one bare root. But it's really, really very beautiful. And over here we have Decatur Captivation. Really, really gorgeous. I like sharing the flowers with you guys. I hope it inspires you to grow some too. Another Queen Lime zinnia opening up. And you know, I have to try to find my original package because I didn't realize that there were so many varieties of Queen Lime. There's like Queen Lime Red and Queen Lime Blush. And I thought, oh my gosh, well, I don't even know what I'm growing because this is my first year being obsessed with zinnias. So, you know, the obsession with me, once I get obsessed, that's it. It's over, you guys. I'm going to buy every zinnia in existence. So I wanted to share these with you in case you're considering growing zinnias too. So this is a tiny little zinnia here. This is, you can see for comparison to the size, it's a little bit bigger than my thumb. This is a Peruvian, and I think it's even considered a Peruvian dwarf that I purchased from Botanical Interest. And for some reason I expected this was going to be dwarf in the height of its stem. I didn't think that the flower itself was going to be small. It's very petite and pretty. It's still very lovely. It wasn't what I expected, but in case you're considering growing this for the first time, this is what you can expect. Now some of the zinnia flower heads did get bigger and bigger, like the Senorita zinnia started out very small and it just got bigger and bigger. So maybe this one will continue growing too. I'll have to keep you posted. And just as I was telling you what was popping up, look, I have a Burple's Beauty cucumber. Oh my goodness. Very beautiful. Any day now, you guys. Any day I'll be eating fresh cucumbers. This calendula is new to me this year. I think this is the zeolites from Botanical Interest. This is so beautiful. I just love all the different striation in it. Oh my gosh. So beautiful. Calendula is just, I'm in love with this flower. So behind me you can see the amazing Black Beauty tomatoes. These are absolutely gorgeous tomatoes. So I'm hoping that this is one of the next tomatoes that I'll be talking to you about. And hopefully I'll be cutting into them soon and showing you what they all look like. And we'll be doing a taste test of them soon. So if you're interested in hearing about our results of all the new varieties of tomatoes that we're growing, please subscribe to our channel. And if this is your first time stopping here, my name is Leigh. We are our backyard garden, and we cover garden content all through the year. Luckily, we're even able to cover content in winter at this point because we are growing cold crops. So if you guys are interested in following along, please subscribe to the channel. If you like this content, please give it a thumbs up. We appreciate it. Please make some comments. We love interacting with all of you guys. So that's it for today's video, you guys. See you in the next video.